I'm Danny.
And I'm Althea.
And we are
DNA Live, baby.
Big shout out to everybody right now that's hearing us on WPAT
930 AM, which covers New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, and Pennsylvania.
Look at that right there.
We are live, people.
Exactly.
We are always live.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm Mr. Worldwide.
Yeah, whatever.
so I'm always
Anyway,
live, yeah.
here we go. You're already starting.
Okay.
Okay, so first up, shout out to WPAT.
Uh-huh.
I also wanted to shout out one of our favorite artists, Chris Milo.
Big shout out to Christopher Milo.
Christopher Milo is really making a lot of moves lately. He's performing in all different spots like the Montauk Music Festival. He just did that one. He had done the Long Island Music and Entertainment Festival
When did he do this?
Hall of Fame. This was back in March.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I mean,
I
he's
remember
just-
when he was on the News 12.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He was
Big shout
on
out to him.
and Newsday.
Newsday.
All right. This guy is everywhere. And he's doing a lot of Latin songs now. He's going to throw me that when he can. Because I've been watching his IG. Many do not know that, but he's a fabulous dancer, too. And he was doing the what is that? The
Cha-cha-cha?
No, not that one. He was doing the Paso Doble, I think it's called. Paso Doble, like very serious. You know what I'm saying? He was very serious. I just love when he does it like that.
I only know the Harlem Shake.
Harlem Shake, really, dude?
Yeah. Greens. No?
No, that's not how it goes. We also want to give a shout out to Hit the Beat. Happy birthday.
Yo, happy birthday, Hit the Beat. And everybody, please go to the, what is it called? The Rabbit Hole.
The rap, whatever. Anyway, if you don't know what, okay, so.
No, I'm playing. Big shout out to him. Go to the Rabbit Hole tonight in Manhattan. Big shout out to everybody, man. Sunday. Let's get it.
And then also to showcase Poppy and our boy Jaka. He's pulling out a lot of stuff from his hat too as well lately. And I still love that song. I mean, I'm always going to be a favorite of Double It.
Double is just.
Double It is just my go-to
That's
song.
a phenomenal record.
That one.
Phenomenal record.
I'm sorry, that will always get me. But Pink Whitney is a second. What do you think about 4 a.m. calls too? That's a good one too.
I like all the records, but my favorite's always going to be Double It because that's the
Right?
first record I ever heard.
Yeah.
And what's the name sent me that, and I was blown away.
Yeah, and that actually was the one. So anyway, that's pretty much what I got right now. What do you got, babe?
Well, we got the new record, Nice to Meet You. Big shout out to everybody right now.
Boyce Watkins.
Boyce Watkins. Billboard already wrote me, and they already hit me up, and they were like, "Look, man, that record's amazing. We're
I
gonna
like
do,
that.
an
You know
article
what?
on
I
that."
really like
Yeah.
that record. And nice to meet you, señorita, mami. You're using all that Latin lingo, and I like it.
I just wanted something different because music to me is starting to get a little tainted, and it's like everybody's doing the same old thing, trying to do the same old sound.
Yep.
And it's kind of getting very boring.
Yeah.
Shout out to the guest too, man. I can't wait to bring her up.
Oh,
because
okay. So we got to tell you a little bit about her.
Go ahead.
She is a rocker. Okay, she
My
is.
favorite.
Let me, and we can mix the rap and rock. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get something out of you too. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. But Miss J and the Misfits, and they were referred to me, and I was thankful for this referral. Thank you, Brian. And I heard some of her songs. I was like, she's pretty good. We need that. We need that passion. We need that passion. We need that Do I have to say it again? We need that passion.
Well, we need different.
Yeah,
we need somebody that actually understands music and takes music seriously.
Yeah.
No offense to any artists that are listening right now, but you gotta basically come
Gotta
off
step
with
up
something.
your
You
game.
gotta be original.
You got to be original.
Original wins. Everything else is carbon copy, and it's only good for literally 2 to 3 years.
Yeah.
Then gone. I'm looking for the icon. I'm looking for the star. I'm looking for someone
She's
when
an
you
icon.
see him,
With
you
that
go,
hat,
"Woo!"
man. Let me tell you, when she walked in with that hat, I was like, damn.
No, I definitely felt the presence. Like a lot of
The
artists.
minute she came in, I thought like Princess Diana was walking through,
Okay,
and I was like, where's the royal guard? Where is the royal guard? Where's the
Okay.
horses?
I like that.
You like that, right? Like that reference? I like the reference. But I just, once she comes in, she commands. And that's what I like about her.
Me too. She commands a presence. Very strong female. So, go ahead.
And we're going to have her here in like about a minute.
Okay.
So we're going to go to commercial break, and we'll be back with Miss J. So stay tuned.
Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go.
Put your hands up.
Right now we're inside a war with ourselves. Yo, America, are we gonna wake up from this? Where the real Americans at, you heard?
Where we at?
Man, you blinded and you lied, you just censor inside your own. Everyone pretends they love you, but messing you up in homes. Laughing without the way you can't even afford food. And everybody looking at you acting so rude. They thinking that they love you, your skin, that's what they see. They don't understand the militant well it be. But the anger that they got, they just play for each other. A civil war, they trying to come for us, kill one another. But I woke up last night, I gotta talk to my peers. Tell them, listen, we gotta march and what do we hear? You laughing, you crying, you angry, you feeling and skating. Saying with all the time, they just demonstrated. Leave you inside the cars, they don't wanna see you out. They leave you locked doors, breaking your jaws over locked. They lock you up, they wanna trap you, put you inside with a lock, it's mental block. Cause all you ever hearing is the cops screaming lifeless. Now all of a sudden we thinking prices. Putting that two there, be caught crashing in crisis. Now they hating how they even look. They try to lock us up, throw it down, try to play the book. Wanna get his chook, every time try to get it booked. Overshook, saying God is there but love is overlooked. They try pretending that we close with a phone next to each other's ears, but we're more social distancing corona years. They try to acting like we ain't one inside our home. We acting like that we ain't one and one inside our home. I said March, let's go. I said let's fight. You can't censor us anymore. We lying to the people.
And we're back.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And we're back. And with us, joining us and gracing our show is the fabulous Miss J. Welcome her to the show,
Yo,
people.
ladies and gentlemen.
I think I'm gonna have to take off the hat.
No. I love the hat.
Yeah.
I mean,
love
I can
the hat.
hear you.
You can hear me,
Exactly,
right?
So you're good.
I can hear.
You can hear
So
us.
then you're good.
I can
Then we're
fully
good.
hear.
No, you cannot
Is
take
he
off.
gonna? Is he gonna get all? Is he gonna get off verklempt if I do this?
No.
All
As long as you can
right.
hear. As
If
long
you
as
can hear-
Freedom.
As long as you can hear
Ooh.
us. That's
can
up.
hear. I
Do
can
that
hear.
again?
What?
What did you say?
Oh, I just feel I've freedom.
Oh,
from
I
the
love that. Your
headphones.
freedom.
Yeah, but that's a good thing. Good stuff. I like that. I like the tone. I like.
She has great tone. I'm telling you, we got a good
Which
one
I'm
here.
tired today, so you know. I
I think
got
That's
both of us-
tired?
I think both of
Yeah.
us are wearing out because shout out to 97 point.
97.3 in Michigan.
Yeah.
The
Michigan.
Heat. Yep.
Ooh.
That's where we are.
Yeah. So big shout out to him Saturdays and Sundays on
At
the
5
Urban
to
Mix.
7. Yes. So anyway, I want to get with her now.
I'm gonna be quiet.
Mm-hmm.
And Rough Rider Radio. Everybody listen to us on Rough Rider Radio. 3 to 5. Go ahead.
Okay. So,
I don't want to get yelled at for that.
do you have
Shout
any
out to
more
him.
before I start?
There's
You
like,
know, I don't want to
There's
bother
like 10
you.
more. That's why I'm gonna be quiet. So go
Okay,
ahead.
just be quiet. You can do that later.
Okay.
Okay, so Miss Jacqueline Real. Okay, so
my government name. She
I
used
love
my
that.
government name.
You know, and I kind of looked. I looked it up, right?
Yeah.
And there was actually another actress with that name.
But is it Jacqueline Real?
Yeah.
You sure it's not me?
I don't know.
Because I was an actor.
No.
So are you looking up my IMDb?
Oh my God.
Probably.
Seriously,
I'm not
that
gonna lie,
was
it's
you.
probably me. Yeah.
I was
What,
like-
what were the credits? Was it?
I don't
TV,
remember.
Short films.
May I do it?
What?
Womp womp.
Lol.
You know.
As the
Anyway.
kids say.
Okay. Let me see if I got any of my information correct. Because sometimes I
Let's
do.
go. Let's go.
Sometimes I'm a hit or a miss. Okay.
Aren't we all?
But you did go to Columbia University.
Yes, I did.
Okay. See, I
There
got
we
one.
go.
I'm one
There
for
we go.
one so far. Okay.
Go ahead.
So she went to Columbia University, and I actually like this one. She was a Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society. See, nerd. You were a nerd, but you know what? I love it because it's the Greek letters. It's
Yes.
You know, hello. So
Do you feel included in that?
I actually
It's
I
very
do. I
inclusive,
felt
yes.
included. I'm like, it's all Latin and rock and rap and everything. And finally, I got something. I'm like, good. Now, one thing that got me,
Uh-oh.
because I saw some of the stuff that you like or you look at it. See,
Uh-oh.
she's a little like,
Oh,
oh,
no.
what is she going to
Oh,
talk
no.
about? No.
Okay.
Because I like to dive in and see if there's anything there, so people know that I'm doing my research and I'm looking them up. I'm not just going by their EPK and that's it.
Right.
And let me just say one more thing. She has all you independent artists out there, this girl has the most exclusive. No, not exclusive. That's not the right word. She has the most intricate EPK I have seen in a very long time.
Shout out to Richard Taylor Designs.
Okay, Richard Taylor, you did a fabulous job. Remember how we always tell independent artists always have an EPK?
Yeah, but that's the most important thing, because how am I going to sit here and have like electronic press kit if
Right.
you guys don't know what that
Yes.
is? But how am I going to sit here and I'm going to take you seriously when you don't even take your profession
Dude,
seriously?
if you don't take yourself seriously, how are we going to do that?
Like, you got a lot of
But-
artists that give me records to spin, right?
Yeah.
And they're not even clean.
They're not clean radio.
And they don't.
What?
They don't
No.
even know about clean radio. They don't even know about even when we're doing
We
the
always tell them-
performance. Hold up.
Okay, go
Even when we're doing the performance mix, they don't even have that.
Yeah, they don't know.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why,
Again,
like, when
difference
you
between
were,
a hobby and a career.
That's what we were talking about before. We said a hobby and career. This is a career for her.
but you can see it.
It's not a hobby.
But you can see it. Look,
That's
this
what I'm
is
talking about.
This is a professional artist.
That's what I'm talking about.
know
I
what I'm
told you
saying?
she walked in and I was like, oh, bow to the queen.
No, you know what I liked about her? She had everything already, and she was like, "Let's do a TikTok," and I'm like, "Okay, she's serious."
She's
Ooh,
in-
know what
my
I'm saying?
social media girl will be so happy you said that, because you know how long it took me to give in a TikTok.
No, but you know what it is? Yeah, because because it's
I know.
refreshing.
I definitely understand.
Okay, let's
that.
just say that. It's refreshing when people are ready to the game, they know the game, and they want the game.
Well, again,
You know?
like she said, hobby, professional.
There we go. But it just, when I saw her EPK, and I would have to say, out of all the artists that I've gotten EPKs from, I was actually pleasantly surprised with yours.
Thank you.
I just saw it and I was like, damn.
Because we've been grinding over here.
No.
Shout out to my family for helping me for everything. So as they always say, it's like you shouldn't need validation from other people, but when
But
you're
it's
grinding
nice to
so much,
hear
it's
it.
nice to hear it sometimes. You
It's
know?
good to hear the love back.
Because sometimes when you're just like so stressed and over it, even in moments, you're like, "Thank you so much for that validation."
But it's
Well,
not-
you got to give you your roses and your flowers because you are a real artist. Like,
Thank you.
look at the get up, look at all this, look at that,
It's
look
not
at the
a
design.
get up.
I'm not
This is
saying
like-
that.
This is how she came out of the shower. Okay.
I woke up like this.
She just woke up like that.
I'm not.
All she had to do was put on a
listen,
little
but I'm not
lipstick.
saying that. What I'm trying to say is, right? You know, an artist from not an
The
artist. Like, you got people that don't even come with shoes on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I've seen this 100 times happening. This is me, man.
If you know that you're coming onto a radio talk show
you gotta look fly.
and you're going to be in front of a camera, look the part.
No,
but
look the part. It's like going
the
to
part.
work.
really-
Care.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
tell
you
me.
know
You're gonna tell me you're gonna go to Wall Street without a suit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna tell me you're gonna go to Wall Street without a suit. You're gonna come to a performance without lyrics?
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to say that. All
No,
I'm
no, no.
just
But
saying-
but what I'm trying to say for the independent artists is listening right now, like, it amazes me how someone thinks that they're a superstar with only a record out.
yeah,
Yeah.
that happens.
I'm
a lot.
like, bro. I'm like,
Yeah.
you can't. And then they come up to you and they start bragging. They start talking. What I like about her is she already knew she was complete, so she didn't have to say nothing. She's like, all right, I came in here.
She
I
was
already know
complete.
the game. I'm good. I'm here. That's how you know a vet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you got these dudes that come in here and start cursing. You know, the first radio show that me and her actually had on WVAP, they said that this dude was actually like a known artist, and all he kept saying was the N word. You know what I'm saying? And it kept piling up and piling up and piling up. You're coming in here. You're prepared. You got these lovely braces too. Shout out to
I
her with
know.
these
She
braces.
gave it.
Listen, when you come to my
Yeah,
shows,
yeah, what
get
is it
some
called?
fest bracelets. They're
What is
fest
it?
bracelets.
Tip and take?
Tip and take.
Tip and take.
And they glow in the dark, because why not?
Well, they are
You know
so-
what I do
you
want to
can't-
know too?
For those listening on the radio, you can't see it, but they're really pretty.
Miss
and
J
it says,
loves the Misfits.
Right, MJ loves the Misfits. Love it. Love
I got a
it.
question for you.
Go ahead.
Where are you from?
Like my nationality or like
No.
literally?
Like, where are you? Like,
I was
from?
born in Queens,
Okay.
raised in North Shore, Long Island. Shout out to Bayville. I'm a beach kid. I'm a North Shore, Long Island beach kid, so we got beach feet. We walk on rocks, shells. We don't got that sandy beach, okay? We know that Jones Beach beach. I
So
love
you're in
Long
Nassau.
Island.
You're from Nassau.
Yeah,
See,
516 forever.
there's such a difference between a Suffolk artist and a
And what's the
Nassau
difference between
artist.
Nassau and
I'm
Suffolk?
not talking or walking.
Nassau.
Oh, look at her. Oh,
Look
I
at-
love
Oh, now
her.
I just
You
started
don't
beef.
know.
Oh,
You didn't
now-
start
now
no
my
beef. I'm from
TikTok-
Suffolk. You're good.
Oh.
Don't worry. I run Suffolk. You good.
Okay.
No, what I was gonna say was, you see the difference between the hunger. Cause I go to Nassau and they're more hungry.
Hungrier. Right, yeah.
I go to Suffolk and everybody's more laid back and saying, "Oh, we got this and this." I'm like, "Yo, bro, Y'all never even traveled out the city, man.
Yeah.
We're closer to the city.
Exactly.
That's true.
You know,
That's true.
Also, my parents are grinders. My mom built her own. I call it a mini empire. My
Yeah.
dad's been working. I mean, it's taken me when you say like established. I think for me personally, it's taken me on such a long journey to get to this moment. You know, so I think in a way, it's also just this sense of like almost like a finally.
Yeah.
Because I've done so many things that I've loved, but to truly find a gift that I can give to others that I do very well, which is I guess
Jesus,
start
I
being
don't know.
okay.
I could
Just
have her
talking
on
about
for 2
myself.
hours.
It's
No,
very-
I could have you on for 2
you know,
hours.
there's
You don't
there's
know.
a there's actually a sense of ease in that because I think especially in, like when you're like first like, well, what should I do? What should I do? Where do I go? Where do I? And now I'm like, oh, now
Yeah.
it's just like, okay, let me just do my thing.
How long you been an artist for?
So, you know, I love this question because I think artists are always artists. I think the journey to find what specific gift is yours is the journey because I was an actor. I produced films with my sister. I was an MC at weddings. I was, you know, the typical, I went back to school at Columbia, but I originally was a performing arts major. I lived in Philly for 5-6 years. That taught me a lot.
Oh, wow.
I lived in LA. You know, to me,
You can see that. You can definitely
yeah,
see
but then
that.
also a lot of it was fighting through imposter syndrome because I was doing a lot of covers. I was playing in a lot of, I had my own classic rock cover band with my dad. And it took me fighting imposter syndrome to be able to be like, why me? Why am I the person that can write, produce, create? And once I finally got over that and got over a lot of things in my brain that I was telling myself, once I finally cleared that, and, you know, songwriting became the best thing in my life. I was always a spoken word poet, but to put that to music, to hear the things in my head that weren't just crazy things, that were actually channeled things that now I can see it come into fruition into music is a blessing. You know, I mean, come on.
No, but it's not even that. It's not saying what you did, but the thing about what I was asking, like, really said, you know what, I could be a professional artist.
Okay,
That's-
there you go.
that's what I was trying to-
How long have I been a
that's what I'm
professional
telling you.
artist? For about almost 13, 15 years.
13, 15 years.
Yeah.
See, that's how I know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know when she walked in here, the way that she talked, the way that she had all this stuff. And remember, people, if you guys want to not annoy me, be organized.
Be organized.
That's it.
PSA.
PSA.
You will win being organized.
Organized, that's all.
Organization coming. And you know what's cool about you? I can see you treat this like a job.
Yeah, this is
You know
my
what I'm saying?
career. I take
You
everything
treat this as a
seriously.
job. People don't treat this as jobs. They come in and they treat it as brag rights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying, right?
Yeah. No, every step is a part of the journey, right? So, and I think a lot of it though is it's also because we're so disattached in a way because now everything's on the phone. So it's almost like
I can
it's
see
like a
that.
disassociation from reality that you actually have to like go and experience things.
True.
And make things happen, not just like sit and scroll.
I know.
Like, you know, I produced films, I've produced events, so it's like I know what this took for you guys to do this here, and I'm only gonna be able to respect that process by showing up, being on
Right.
time, being organized, being
Yeah,
prepared.
but a lot of people don't think like that.
I
don't
know,
think-
but you
think
know
so.
that's crazy to me.
No.
It's always been crazy to me. I'm like people like even when back in the day when I was an actor and people would show up without their
Like
headshot
2 hours-
resume, and I'm like,
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? And then I'm like, also, this was in LA, so you just drove like 2 hours in
Hours
traffic and you don't have your
traffic,
resume?
We cannot.
Casting calls, they didn't even care. Like they would be
Yeah.
sitting
Yeah,
there,
because
and the girls because they're pretty coming in and be like, okay, this, and you look at them and be like,
Yeah,
what are
well,
Yeah,
doing?
they don't know their words. They don't know nothing.
It's not impressive.
I heard that John told me to come in here, and you're like, what?
Yeah, it's not impressive. It
No.
doesn't impress me.
No, but even in music, man, even when they're like, okay, we're performing, right? USB. If we don't got the USB, we
Flash
got the
drive.
hard drive
Yeah. Mhm.
backed up, right?
Yeah.
And if we don't got the hard drive back up, we got it on the phone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got these artists that come and go, yo, can I just airdrop it? And you're like, man. or you know, some DJs be getting mad and be like, why didn't you just send it to me the day before?
Oh, I
like,
know.
I never understood that. It's like, okay, if the hard drive is right there
Yeah.
and the artist talks to you for like 5 or 10 minutes and says, okay, my set's gonna be like this, that, that. You're supposed to calculate it and be like, okay, that's it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? One thing, and this is the question I want to ask you. When you perform, right? Because you do DJing too. What is the most difficult thing doing DJing?
Yeah.
Let's see if you understand my pain.
I would say right now the requests,
Really?
just because when I DJ, I'm DJing for a purpose. I'm DJing because my band is a lot of pieces, and I cannot take that everywhere with me. So when I'm DJing, because I also have a microphone, I also do my own tracks, I sing, I'm a hype woman, so I get everyone hyped. Really, my essence is getting the party started on the microphone. How you doing? Where you from? That's the energy. So because I'm the least seasoned at DJing, a request is like, okay, now I got to process it. And I do it because I'm never going to, yes and, always yes and. But like that's when then I get it, like, oh snap, okay, now I got to think about it. And then that's when I get in my head for a second, right? And then you got to think about it. And then right now, like if I'm being real, right now my practicing is going from like a 130 to a 70.
Okay.
Like nicely.
Nice.
Okay.
And not, because now I can just be like, how's everybody doing? And let's get back to it.
Oh no, it's crazy. She's right, King.
So
Okay, all
you
right,
know,
relax.
and then but then that's also inspiration. I have good friends that are really talented, and I watch them now, and one's like a total New York DJ. He knows how to go like, and drop it. And then I'm more of like Chris Lake vibes when I DJ. I'm a dancey. I'm Latina.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, I wanna dance have a good drop. I'm not.
She wants to do her own Paso de Obra.
Ay, Dios mío, yeah.
Not like that, because what she's talking about is basically going down and then putting the beat.
Yes.
And then.
Yeah. My dreams of like Brooklyn Mirage versus just playing like
I can see that. Because the image too. I can see that. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Well, because for me, when I go to festivals, and this has always been my inspiration, is when I'm at festivals, there's only a few people that are doing it, like Big Gigantic, Grizz, where you're seeing like real bands on stage with house. And this is actually when I'm in Nashville right now, my album that I'm working on, my baby, because I've never done a full album.
Oh, I'm gonna get to that. Let's go.
I have an EP coming out. I've always done EPs. We're developing a new sound because I'm a house kid. I'm a festival kid. I'm a festival kid, hence the fest bracelet. But I'm a rock. I mean, and for me, when I'm hearing certain songs, I want to hear a real drummer play that, not a computer.
Yeah.
And there's always moments for me. I'm like, when I want to hear a drop, I want to hear a fucking guitar solo. And now what's so funny is when I was just recording, we just started recording the first songs with some of the most talented people in the game, Travis Tidwell, Kareem Thompson, Leonard, and what's funny is when they first heard the house music, he was like, oh, I'm not going to play too much. I'm just going to let it rock. And I was like, he played his track. And I was like, actually, just for me, go full out. Just do it. Yeah. And then, of course, because Kareem's like one of the most talented drummers to exist, he goes full out. And the energy because first of all, we're developing a sound. So I've never done that before. So the energy of seeing everybody in the room go,
wow.
Oops. There was my only curse. Sorry.
Right.
It was very quiet.
Very good.
I still get goosebumps.
That's hilarious, because you know what that means? She found a sound.
Yeah.
Well, because this is my issue. I don't always want to just be headbanging and rocking.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I want, as this is what I've been saying, I want my 75, he don't look 75, my 75-year-old Latina dad, when he has the little, he's wiping off the sweat. I want him to be dancing as much as that 20-year-old raver is going to be dancing.
Gotcha.
And it's a mixture of funk. It's a mixture of disco, because I'm a big disco head. I love disco.
Same man.
And I'm a daddy's girl when it comes to music. I love my mama, but she didn't give me the music. In that, she gave me a lot of other things.
You heard that, Ma?
Don't worry. No. She gave me more things than she needed to. But I want everybody to be able to dance. And when I'm at a festival, my favorite thing is when you go and you just roll up to someone, you're like, I don't know them, and then all of a sudden you're just there and you're dancing, and you're like, who is this? Yeah, and you're like, who is this? That's what I want.
Yeah, you want that.
And I want to see it with a full band, because also there's not a lot of chick DJs even out there that are doing like full band and can
That's
sing.
a good concept.
And can still jump up on the deck and
Look at her.
get everybody hyped.
She's going.
You know what I mean?
But speaking of the bands,
Ooh.
I want to go through the band for a real quick second. Yes. You say the names because you know them better, obviously. The lead guitar is Chris
Lejuway.
Okay, then you got in bass Adam
Bain,
Okay.
the man.
Drums is Eden.
Okay, so I have multiple drummers. Eden is one of them. Gregory is another one too. So this is the beauty of the name for me. Actually, my lawyer actually said it well, and now I understand why.
Why?
As long as I'm there, right? So nobody's tethered to me really, because it's kind of wherever I go.
Okay.
The misfits that are there. Chris Lejuway's been my writing partner from the beginning. But I kind of wanted to create the freedom of that, and then also the freedom for the musicians, because
Right.
this isn't. Kareem actually put it best. This isn't Blink 182. This
Right,
isn't like
yeah.
that's a band, right? Like the drummer, the bassist, the guitarist. For me, because I,
will
do
not
so
go,
much.
Turn the lights off. Carry me home. Yeah, na 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 na. na. Yeah.
Here we go.
Is
So
that a
why do you-
copyright infringement?
No.
No, go ahead. Keep
Why
going.
did you Why do you say this is not like that?
So, actually, how Kareem put it, he's like, "We don't get paid like that."
don't
So
get paid
what
like
it means
that. That
is
makes
that,
sense.
well, what it means is that I get the freedom to work with anybody as long as I am in the room. It's Miss J and the Misfits, because again, I go down to Nashville to record. My album's being recorded in Nashville, but it's being written up here, and it's another shout out to Mark Trenches, he's this young DJ, and I've never met somebody that can produce on a computer
Wow.
like a musician, because I've only been ever written with musicians. I'm used to, in a kind of organic, real sounds, right?
Oh, okay.
Sounds that
Alright.
my voice, instruments. But he and I call it the click, click, click. And it's
Yeah.
like he is creating these images that are actually music, and we can work the same way that I can work with a guitar.
Same with what's his name and stuff like that.
I
Same.
feel
I'm
so
also
blessed.
finding more. Shout out to anybody else. Find me on Instagram. I'm trying to find as many young DJs that can produce like that.
Well, if anything, okay. So, but what I'm trying to think is that because she can have us on tour and we could be her misfits.
Yeah, yes.
I'm
First of
just,
all,
you know what I'm trying to say?
He's,
You know,
I would be his misfit.
right?
But yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like we could.
No,
we could,
I love
We could do misfits.
I just love this whole
It's
conversation.
a community.
It's a
love it.
community
It's-
kind of thing. It's
yeah.
like wherever she goes, people will come. People will
Yes.
follow. You know?
Amen, yes.
And whatever that group is at that moment for that particular time period, you're the misfit. I could be a misfit. I'm always a misfit.
Amen.
There you go.
Also, because you talk about hobby and career, not everybody has the same drive as me. I
Yeah.
know my goal. I know the Grammy goal, the Bonnaroo goal, the goals that I have in my head. I can't force everybody else.
Say that again. For people that don't understand, just say that again. Because there's a lot of people that don't understand the work ethic and how hard it is. You have to be better than 5 million people for one slot. An NBA team is easier to get on than music,
Okay.
ladies and gentlemen.
Amen.
Yeah.
No, so true. And that's
And I
the
just
other.
don't like when he bangs the
Oh
table.
yeah,
Go
yeah, yeah.
ahead.
For the sound guy too.
Yeah,
It's like
go
you know
ahead.
what I mean. It's because he's got that blingy watch on. Mira, Dios mío. Hey, 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 hey. But yeah, I mean that's the truth. Is like I can't. I could want to book myself out a million times over, but I can't. What am I gonna do? Force everybody? Hey, you have to do this one. No. So it has to be. There has to be a give and take.
I
with
tell
everything.
everybody it's not really that hard. It's just you got to realize it's a number game.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't be lazy and you got to come up with some good music. See, if you come up with good music and you go out to like 10 different people, and maybe let's say you get 50, you got 5 new fans.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Now what you're doing, what people like to do is put on something on SoundCloud, put on something on one of all the platforms, and then go
Yeah.
around and start performing, not realizing they don't even have a base to even put anything what they're doing. Yeah, it's cool. You got videos out, you got this out, but where's your cards?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Where's you know what I mean? Like, where's your electronic press kit? What are you doing to push? See, you know why a lot of artists really fail? Because they don't know how to do the easiest thing in the world. You ready?
What's that?
Let's see if you know.
I don't know.
What you doing right now?
What am I doing right now?
Promotion.
Communicating,
Mm-hmm.
No.
marketing, promotion.
Promotion and marketing.
Yeah.
That's it. The 2 keys to win in this industry is marketing and promotion.
Yeah.
Again, everything that you want, say if you want to be on Hot 97, Power 105, whatever, all the radio stations, from radio to they always have somebody who has a sale team. You go there to the sale team and you figure out how to get your song on there by promotion to become your own boss. And then the majors, if you want, they will come to you because you understand business. And you come to them with a plan, and you come to them showing them that you already have it. How are you going to go somewhere and say, yo, I want you to give me $1 million, and you had nothing to show for it?
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like, this is what I keep telling the guys. I'm like, you have to focus on what you're doing and how you push it. And promotion, that's it. That's key.
Another way, actually,
ahead,
this
go
guy
ahead.
who really supports me.
Let's go.
He's radio too. He put it the best way, and it's so true. Especially now that I got to work with these weapons. I don't like that football word, but now that I work with Kareem, they're weapons. We did 5 songs in a day and a half. is I'm also creating gold, right? You don't open up a shop and you make, this is my product, and then I just open up a shop, put things on the shelf, and just assume everybody's just gonna start
Everybody's
running
gonna-
into my shop.
Yeah.
And that's the phase that I'm in now, is the promo. Is like, if I'm creating this gold that I want to give to the world, that I hope will help everybody else, I gotta market that.
You gotta
gold.
market it.
And
You
then why
gotta-
am I gonna put all this money into that if I don't also have the money to put into marketing? And that's
And we always tell them to come ready with that. And a lot of
Come
them
ready with the marketing, right? And then what you got to do too is this is what I try to do when artists come up to me. Yo, I need radio. Okay, cool. I'm gonna give you charts every week. I'm gonna show you where you're charting. Let's see the analytics and let's see where you're becoming known. Okay, energetic. Boom. I hit them up. I go, yo, I got the charts for you. Never call back. So I'm like, you just spend ACC to get marketing and promotion, and you don't even want the analytics where you're at.
Yeah. Because then it's good to know exactly what market you're hitting, what age group, in
What age group
particular.
you're hitting. You know what I mean? Like,
it helps you out.
how, like, you're an artist, right? You understand now, starting off, well, not starting off, but you understand being in part in this game. The smartest thing is to reach your audience.
Yep.
yeah,
The audience that's perceptive to you is the audience that you're going to keep feeding.
yes,
Yes.
And that is my new, not my new, I've been doing it, we all have, but is social media, right? What's the silver lining of that? You can reach an audience,
You can
right?
reach them, right.
You reach an audience in a way that you couldn't before.
Yeah.
And you don't, it's that's what they say. It's like right nowadays you don't need a record label, right? But it's also, it can give you validation, it can give you a bunch of things. But there's a double edge to that. You have to find what's good for you, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Exactly, because you got to understand, too, out of nowhere, you got to take it as a loan.
Yes.
You can never take it. You can never take it like, oh yeah, they really believe in me. It's not believing in you. It's like just having somebody like going, listen, you need the money right now, take that. But if you do, I'm not gonna lie, there is some labels that want to grow with the artist, and everybody asks is like, what do you think is the best age for you to get signed?
Right, yeah.
And I said like in the 18s, 20s, 2020, 2025. You know what I'm saying? When you get a little bit older, independent is more of a route, because independent you'll understand a lot more, and the business avenue will come much easier to you. So like everyone's like majors, but if you're already in the, like, say if you would cut cloth like CH, right?
Yeah.
Ready in the majors, that's where his brand became major, right? I would stay in that pocket, but I would make sure I had subdivisions off of that pocket.
Right.
And that's how I would push my product. I would be on the label, but I would push my sub off of what I'm doing, because after the machine is gone, you need something to rebuild the machine with.
Yeah, but it's also what I'm realizing, and I just actually said this to my mom. It's almost like nowadays, and my friend at Sony said this to me when I was really first starting out, and I just got some advice from him. He was like, nowadays it's almost like investing in a startup. These record labels want you to have a brand. And it's like investing in a startup. It means you're going to put a lot of money in the beginning. You got to hope you get to year 2, 3. Yeah. So I'm in year 2, we're doing pretty well. And it's like you got to ride out 3. Then you got to hope you get to 5. And then when you get to 5, then you can get kind of comfortable, because you're like, okay, at least it's working. But then especially in music, it's like it's going to be very difficult for you to make that money back right away.
Yeah.
And for me, I'm just glad that I've now discovered that songwriting is something that I just got to write with Thornton Klein when I was in Nashville. Like I wrote with David Ray Stevens when I wrote Spiteful and Bitter. When you get to write with some of the biggest players in the game, and that first time I was like, yeah, I've totally been in all these writers' rooms.
Yeah.
You just gotta fake it until you make it. And thank gosh I was like, I was listening to him. My phone is just a myriad of voice notes to myself, and I just popped one out and was able to just rock with David Ray, and we wrote Spiteful and Bitter, I think in like 30 minutes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was incredible. Not easy, but I also realized that's another avenue, right? You talk about sub-avenues.
Sub-avenues,
So
yeah.
writing, like I didn't even know that was really a thing. Writing demos, selling demos, doing that.
I want to hear
I
some
know.
of that
I want to
music.
hear her song.
Yeah, let's get it, man.
I know you.
Which one are we
needed-
playing?
No offense. We should have had 2 hours with her. I mean,
Well,
Lol.
we
darn.
got to do a part 2.
Okay, we got to do a part 2. But Bobby, if we can get the first song on, that would be good. I want to play the one that charted after 1 week on the radio at number 45.
Let's go.
A Love Worth Saving. Can we play that, please? And you
I've
can sing
been
it as
working
well.
so hard
There we go.
to find all the beauty in my life, but I don't have to look so far away,
this is the
'cause I
Miami
know that
This is that
joy
vibe.
is always
It's
by
the
my
end of the festival
side.
vibe when you're like tired, but you're still moving and grooving. But this song I wrote actually coming out of some very severe depression.
I've been trying
Gratitude
so
of life,
hard to see there's no grass
Let's go. Come on.
I say thank you for the day. I say thank you for this gift. I say thank you for the day, this day, for the day. I am a lover, saving. I get stronger every day.
Come on.
I am a lover, saving. I get brighter every day. I say thank you for this gift. Thank you for
You know-
having me here.
And you said that hit number 44, right?
45.
45.
Yeah,
yo,
Like
right
Colt
here.
45.
Ooh,
Right here.
two zigzags,
Billboard-
baby,
Billboard
that's all
tops?
you need.
Huh?
What'd you say? Hit 45 on?
The bill.
Yeah, the top. Billboard.
Yeah.
yeah.
Her first week.
Although I will say, when you're
love it.
talking about other artists too, what's funny is that song originally is about 4 minutes, and when
Oh, yeah, we were talking
when
about
Howie
that.
Rosen wanted to put on the radio, he had to cut it. We had to cut it, and that was the first time I had to deal with cutting a song, like really like cutting a song that I was like, no, it has to be.
You gotta hit it like what? Like
You
three-
got it,
3
like that
minutes,
guitar
yeah.
solo. Again, I'm a musician, right? So it's like I want to hear. I'm like, and he plays this beautiful guitar solo, and we had to cut it.
No,
But
I
then
know.
you gotta learn how to let go.
What gets me so mad is a lot of times, man, we got these songs that are just amazing, but they be like, because when you have to do radio, the most it could be like 3 minutes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally 2:45.
2:45, like 3 minutes. I try to cut to like 3 minutes because if I like it a lot, and I get yelled at,
Give me that 15
and
seconds
I,
right there.
and I get yelled at.
He gets yelled at.
That's okay.
Man, I'm just too into the song. Like somebody just be going crazy and shit. Like that song,
Yeah.
be like, yo. Chill.
Yeah.
You gotta hear that. You gotta hear that guitar. You gotta hear it. Go.
Yeah, where's
go,
the radio
go,
station that'll
go.
play 15-minute songs?
Can we just play one
Yeah, no. Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, no.
more? Okay.
I
we-
love
Which one, which one,
music.
which
I
one?
want to play one more song.
Go ahead.
Okay. So
Always giving
you
us a time
choose.
check.
It's either gonna be Spiteful and Bitter
Mm-hmm.
or Who I Am.
Well, so collaboration, right? Spiteful and Bitter was the first time it hit a lot of streams online, or do we do the one that just was new? What do you think?
I don't
The
know.
newest one.
I want the newest one because I want to be able
All
to
right,
say
yeah,
I
let's do
broke
a
it.
rock. Let's do a full rock.
I want
Let's
to
do a
say I
full rock.
broke it live.
All right, well then I gotta get some
We're gonna
energy
play
for this
Who
one.
I Am, Bobby. Get it ready.
Thank you,
So,
Bobby.
thank you, Bobby.
Shout out to the sound. You always got to
First
shout out to
off-
crew.
First off, everybody, you already know, man. It's your boy DJ Energetic right now. WPAT. You're hearing this first right now from that girl.
Don't tell me who I am when your
Tell
whole
her.
life's a scam.
Come on.
I was so sumptuous.
Let's go.
I'm so much wiser now. Don't tell me who I am. Your marketing's a scam.
sorry.
You're just so insecure. You bring me down. Can you believe this insanity? Can you believe I thought it was me? Can you believe that I was deceived? Now I know what I want, and I know what I need.
This track, by the way. The people who.
Yeah, I already know.
I'm gonna shout out to they know who they are.
Hey, yo, New Jersey, Connecticut, PA, New York. You already know I'm here right now. So let's go.
I'm not your dollar man.
Come on.
I want to win. I never lost a fight. Don't tell me who I am. This shit's not real. I have so much to say, and I'm not backing down. Can you believe this insanity? Can you believe I thought it was me?
Let's go.
Can you believe that I was deceived? Now I know what I want, and I know what I need.
Let's
Like
go.
that crack. That crack is
That's real cool right know what? No. I need an encore. Play the last one.
Yeah, play the last
Play the
one.
last
Ah.
one.
We want
I need an
Spike.
encore. Forget that. Play the last one.
We need spiteful.
Everybody
Individuals.
right now is going
I had
crazy
a
right
Jim
now on the
Morrison
live.
crack in there. I was
There's
going
no.
through there.
Yeah, but you know what? That's real singing.
Thank you.
Here we go.
Nobody be
go.
doing that no more.
This is the
Spike.
question I always ask.
They
Who
be
has
doing-
an ex
Come on.
they can't stand?
Oh, there we go.
Come on.
Don't look at
have
me.
one.
I'm your
I'm
husband.
not. You're not my ex, dude.
Oh, okay.
Not yet, anyway. Anyway.
Full and bitter. You can't play the game. Got to deliver. This time ain't the same. You thought you were the bigger person, but you ain't. Pour gas on your letter. They went up in flames.
I mean, I think when you go to Nashville, you write songs called Spiteful and Bitter, right?
Yeah.
Let's go. First off, come on.
It takes two to tango. I'm not the only one. You're lost in your halo.
Come on.
Come ashore to come. You call me the devil, but the devil don't speak the truth. We've got something to settle. I'm stuck with this picture I'm painting of you.
Jump. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, right there, man. WP18, man. Come on.
What? Don't make me run away. No, it won't. Tonight there was someone else again.
Let's go.
Every artist signs the pictures of the day.
You gotta have a bridge, right?
Come on.
To make this canvas shout, take my paintbrush out.
What?
Make your blue skies red, no sun just rain. So you see what I'm living.
Come on, Chad.
No, I won't. Don't make me run away.
Shout out to the real artist right here. Come on.
Thank you for having me here.
Thank you for having me, Dion.
Okay, first off,
I'm exhausted right now.
nah, you know what?
I sang for 3 hours last night, so I'm glad
Love
that
it.
came out, y'all.
God.
Love it. Love it.
All three.
Love it.
All three songs.
Woo, we sweating
Yo.
now. We sweating now.
What
That's a
song?
true-
What song? Right. This is my question to her right now.
Okay, go ahead.
What song you trying to push right now?
I laugh because I just had this conversation where I'm like, "Ugh, the music that I'm making in Nashville for this album
Yeah.
is it.
Yeah.
I have
okay.
never felt more.
Did you see what she
in
just
tune.
did? She just had a moment.
Yeah.
She said, "The music." I'm making it."
I have.
That's how you
never
know
felt-
she's a real talented artist.
Okay.
You know,
I love
we have an
artists.
EP coming out, so I have to be, June 21st, I have an EP coming out that has Who I Am, A Love Worth Saving on it. Another beautiful song called Falling. That EP is about a lot of my mental health issues. That's hopefully my gift to people that have been going through a lot because I would not be here and be able to write if I did not work through depression, anxiety, certain things that I've been through to
I think
clear this
everybody-
mind.
Let me.
Yes.
You know what it is? Most artists go through that.
Yeah, I was
Like-
gonna say.
like, no,
Everybody
but-
goes
yeah,
through
everybody
that.
goes
No,
through
but I'm
that.
saying a lot of times it mostly happens to artists because there's a lot of people that I know are very famous and they went through bad mad depressions before they made that comeback.
Yeah.
And after they made that comeback, because I remember sitting, I'm not going to say his name, but I remember sitting there watching his old videos with him, right?
Yeah.
And he was like, man, I used to be able to do that, bro. I
Yeah.
can't do it no more. And it's like a basketball player.
Yeah.
Like, you know who said the best? LeBron. LeBron goes, man, I be watching my old highlights of me dunking and doing this, and I know I can't do it no more. And it's like, no, you really can do it. It's just you're playing yourself in the mind game.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Do you feel like that? Like when you really went through that, do you feel like you were, you know what it was too? You were writer's block, right?
Well, okay. How I put it is because of the hate talk in my brain, it was clouding the gifts that I was getting. So now once I clear that out of my mind, I hear music. I mean, I could do it right now if you give me a second.
go ahead.
So, but it's I could hear something and
Go
we
ahead.
can make a hook right now. But if I didn't work through all that, if I didn't go through every little piece that I had to go through to get to the point of realizing I deserve it.
That's energy
I
right
deserve
there.
it.
That's
That's
energy.
self-worth, you know? And if I didn't get through hating myself, then I wouldn't be here. And you know what though?
And she's wearing green. You know what green indicates?
No.
New life.
Oh, I love
I didn't know that.
And I switched today because I was wearing a lot of orange yesterday, and
And
I
I
switched
wear
to green.
I wore color perfect for
Yeah.
the bracelet that you gave me.
Yeah.
It's
Yes.
earth.
You can't see it. but-
It's new light.
So I have to be
it's-
good for the brand. So with this EP's dropping, it's called "The Love Worth Saving." That's the EP. It has this radio edit.
I
It has
love
the
that
original
song.
on it too. Please listen to the original. Okay, just as the artist. And they were like, "Are you gonna put the original?" I was like, "We have to put the original."
You
on."
have to put the original.
So
Absolutely.
you know, come on. You
That's
gotta-
disrespecting music.
Exactly.
you can't-
And I need people to hear that, and then they can listen to the radio edit. So for me, once I cleared the mind, and a lot of people know that those records that you have going on in your head, I'm not good enough, I'm not this, not me, not me, not me, not me. And once you start going, me, and you know what's so beautiful is the bassist that came to record with us in Nashville, he's been going through a lot, and he hadn't been recording for a long time. And he said he listened to A Love Worth Saving, and he started comparing himself when he was in the room with another artist there. And I said, first of all, don't get caught up, because also this society, talk about artists, only validates it through money, right? So if you're not making money off it, it's
You're not
really-
a real
You're not a
artist.
real artist.
That's not true.
And I know.
No. But she's 100% right, because what's the first thing they always ask you?
What?
Are you making money off of this?
Mm-hmm.
Second thing is,
how many followers?
how
do you
many
have?
followers you got? How many Spotify plays?
And you know, it's a lot. You have to be strong. It's a lot, because you go, well, this is a gift I have. This is a gift I've been blessed with, and now I got to fight through the idea of like follow. I mean, record labels now won't even talk to you if you
Yeah.
don't have a certain amount. They want to basically invest, give you that
They
money
want to
in a
invest
brand.
in somebody that knows
Oh.
that it's already established.
Oh, you know they're gonna tell you.
They don't want to have to
You know
build
they're
it
gonna
up.
tell you. Come here for a minute. Come in the room, man. What? I'm not gonna sign you, but I'm a blah blah blah. I'll help you get to that part. But again, like, there's
Or
no
call me in a
more
year, call me in a
artist
year.
development.
No.
Yeah.
That's what's failing the music industry.
And I'm an old soul. I'm a classic rock girl. I'm like, isn't it about getting everyone in the studio and recording music, man? And they're like, no, it's
No.
about algorithms and this. I mean, Spotify's
remember
a tech
that.
company.
Yeah.
but I
that's
remember that.
But that's me. Like I'm a Jim Morrison's my god.
But look-
I'm a Jimi
But
Hendrix.
look at this.
I'm a
But
Carlos
look at this.
Santana.
I'm gonna break it down real quick to you. How many artists do you see now that when we first came, like when we were younger, you would have hundreds of artists and people would be talented. Like it would be like, man, I gotta go against this, or man, I gotta. Nowadays it's like, man, I could breeze through this easily.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's sad because the competition is so weak.
Mm-hmm.
Because everybody wants to be Nice Spice.
Everybody
wants
wants
to
to
be
be
a
the same.
Pop Smoke.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Nobody wants to be an original rocker. Like my favorite, and I listen to still, Limp Bizkit. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Come on, Limp Bizkit
I
was
mean,
crazy.
come on.
He was funny. Limp Bizkit, and the one that Jay-Z did, man, R.I.P. the singer that passed away.
Oh,
I tried so
Nine Inch Nails?
hard,
Oh, no.
ain't got so far.
Oh, snap.
Oh,
In the end, it doesn't even matter.
Wonder.
Oh God.
And you know who else too? The Gorillas. I used to listen to.
Oh, I love the
hey,
Gorillaz. I've seen
hey,
it
it
so many
happened. I'm feeling glad I got sunshine.
But actually, talk about you said it earlier, individuality, right? My dad always says you have to be different. You always
You
have to do
got
my
to be
dad's
different,
accent.
yeah.
You do
I
it.
like the accent.
You always have to do it. You can never speak as my father without the accent. You have to be different. You always have to be different. Now the Gorillas, literally, screen, whole different vibe. You don't
I
even know what he
love
looked
What was
like.
that song again?
Hey, it happened. I'm feeling glad I got sunshine in a bag.
you
I'm
do. You
useless.
should. You know
but
it. You
don't
heard
be
it. You
wrong.
know.
The future.
You
is
heard it.
coming.
You would just
yeah,
know.
That's crazy
Yeah,
though,
yeah.
because you know what
Okay,
that
I know.
was? just a foreshadowing of what you went through because the gorillas, remember? Yeah, in the video, it was all a big graveyard and it was talking about that shit is done.
See, you like the gorillas. I like the monkeys.
Monkeys
I
are
love the
good
monkeys
too.
too. I
Hey,
see
hey,
them.
we're the monkeys, and all the monkey around. Yeah, man.
But I
love
also think
those
because I
guys.
think the real issue is that a lot of people are not really understanding for themselves what is the difference between content and art. For me, I know I have to make.
She said it.
There's a difference,
There's
y'all.
a difference, y'all. Pay
I
attention.
now realize it's taken me a hot minute because it's been so frustrating that I got to make content to supply and support my art. And
Yeah.
I will do that because
Right,
I
yeah.
care more about my art than I do anything else.
Yeah.
But for a long time, it was very difficult for me to get over that you have to do content now.
Yeah.
They want to see what you're doing. They want to see me walking to the studio. They want to see all that.
Yeah,
You
but
know what I mean?
I'm not.
Listen, I'm down for that and I'm with that. But what I'm trying to say is
What
the
you trying to
art
say?
is suffering.
It
art is
is.
suffering.
And it's not even because of the business. Business has always been there.
Yeah. No.
But
yeah.
it's the lack of talent and it's the lack of people trying to be original.
But it's also because people that are not even talented are getting right now is having 3 million followers
Whoa,
on TikTok.
you know what they say, right?
Wow.
The new talent is no talent.
The new talent is
Ooh,
no-
child, never heard that.
That's what they have always
He says that all the
said.
time. He's like, the new talent is no talent. It's like, I see people who have potential.
Shout out to Murder Mook.
A lot of people out there that do have potential, but they just don't have the content.
They don't have the drive. Like,
They don't have the
again,
drive.
we're going to say this last before we got to go. You got to be better than your competition, and you always got to take this as a job.
You got to be hungrier.
And yeah, like, you got to be starving. Like, your stomach's got to be growling. You know what I'm saying?
Very hungry.
And that's what makes the music good. And thank you so much for saying that. 'cause
I
was
want
in the
to
bed-
finish this
Go
off.
ahead.
I wanted to thank the lovely
Go
Miss
ahead.
J and the Misfits out there. Thank you
Yes,
very much.
all my
We love
beautiful
you.
Misfits.
And I just wanted to thank you. Have been refreshing. I really want to say that you have
You
been
guys
so
have been so
refreshing. Thank you for
kind.
the bracelets. You guys got to check these out.
Yeah,
Definitely
come to my
check out the
shows.
bracelets.
Come to my shows.
Come to her shows. We'll be putting out those flyers. Again, I really want to thank you. Love your music. You know we're going to be playing it.
Thank you.
And where can they find you?
Where can they find you?
Oh, you
baby?
can find me on all the socials, okay? Miss J and the Misfits on TikTok, Jacqueline Riel on Instagram, Miss J and the Misfits on, but also just make your life easier, MissJandtheMisfits.com.
Miss J.
Miss J and the Misfits.
And it's Miss J, just the J, no
Yeah,
A-Y.
no A-Y.
Yeah, Miss J.
It ain't
and the
Miss
Misfits.
J.
All
It's
right.
Miss
Ladies
J.
and gentlemen, too, make sure you guys go to the DNA app, D&A.
On the Apple,
Go ahead.
on the Apple Store, find us. Bye, everybody. Love you.
Have
See
a
you
good day,
next
everybody.
week.